Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Chew&Chat, and I'm Joan. And today we are doing us Taco Bell. So, I have 3 hard tacos. I got some kind of new burrito. Oh, it's new for me. I don't know if it's new. Some kind of burrito. I thought I'd change it up so we get nachos. I was gonna cook, but didn't cook. Got some of my mild sauce. Make sure. And I got a business card that was on my door. I got a big sign on my door. It says no solicitation. And I have a couple of signs in my yard that says no solicitation. Now let me give you a definition of what a solicitation means, because I'm noticing that probably 99% of people don't know what solicitation means. Solicitation means they don't want anybody coming and leaving flowers or flyers, you know, for like mowing yards and cutting trees, you know, doing household chores on the house. Means leave the person alone. It means walk away. And better description, better definition, just walk away. And yeah, I've noticed a lot of people, they don't know what that means. And yeah. All right, let's look and see this. And you know, I got a little bit of just these broken up chicken. I thought it might be pretty good to put them on burrito. So hold on, let me open this up and I'll show you. I think it's regular burrito. It's just a regular burrito. And they gave me no napkins. I'm about to get me some more paper towels and almost out. Throw me some of those in there. It gives some crunching. Some of them feel like crunching. And let me see if I can get this open back. Open. Onion. I don't know why they make their vegetables so tiny. Awesome crunchy now. Too big a bite for me. I'm not like these. Other people do these eating. Especially these people, I guess you call them competitors. They can like, this be like 3 bites. You know what, that's right. Oh, taco sauce. And some water. Let me show you more taco. I've never seen a Taco Bell taco. Well, seems like that was it. For over 24 hours, I was trying to stay awake, and I went to sleep about 5 minutes. Then my dog decided they all want to go outside. Then I let them out. I come back in here. I think I slept for an hour and a half, somewhere in there. I was gonna cook tacos. Then it's like, I don't feel like cooking tacos. I think I've been trying to cook tacos 2 weeks. Hadn't made tacos yet. And I'm starting to get my dizzy spells again. And I check my emails, and let me see. I still got 2 days. No, 3 days till the 1st. And my water bill's due on the 1st. I guess they're going bankrupt for $55. I don't know. It's like, I'm not even late. One that should have sent me an email was my internet. Seems I forgot to pay my internet bill last month. And I was like, well, you should have sent me a bill, a message that was late, and y'all gonna go bankrupt for $102. If y'all going bankrupt for $102, y'all need to do something else, because so I wrote on my phone messages, notes, and wrote me a note over here. My water bill, they won't let you pay after 5 p.m. It's ridiculous. Oh, my taco feeling's coming out. And our water comes from, I don't know, but it's 2 towns over. I'm not driving 2 towns over paying a little $55 bill. It's ridiculous. It's 2025. Y'all got it like it's 1975. I remember just when it was, we lived in a small town. Well, back then there was like 3,000 people there. Now it's only 900 something people. I remember when at first of the month, everybody got their welfare check, social security check. Everybody go pay their bills. We stand on the sidewalk downtown, chit-chat with people. My family owned a clothing store. And aunt and uncle would have them where you could charge stuff. They have these big, huge books, and they'd have the name of the person on them. They'd have to flip through there and find them. And some of my own owed $22, and they come in there and they pay $2 on their bill. I'm gonna meet them out. People from Hollywood come. Like movies, TV shows, and buy a lot of things that other stores didn't have. Some people came from TV show Dallas, and that's how my aunt and uncle became friends with them, everybody in Dallas, because Dallas show, because I guess it was like some kind of buyer or somebody came to the show to buy some stuff for the show, and they invited them to the, I guess you want to call it set or whatever, and they'd never take me. I was little, and I never caused any problems. I was always quiet and good, and just breathing would just get on my grandpa's nerve, or I don't know what it was about older people back then. You couldn't breathe. When my brother stopped breathing, he died. It affected him. Me, they probably wouldn't even missed me. Man, I'm getting full. Did I put out some other taco? I don't know. I know I got this memory problem. I remember anything past, I don't know when I had my little whatever problem. Had to go to the hospital. I'm gonna put 2 of them on this one. I don't know. They need one. Maybe y'all can leave in comments if y'all eat Taco Bell. I need one that's next one a little bit heat higher than mild. It's mild and it's just a taste. It needs a little bit or more heat, a little spice. So my aunt and uncle would take off and go visit them members of the cast of Dallas, and come back with stories, and I'd serve them food. I'd have like a buffet or something. If y'all don't know my aunt and uncle, Thelma and Irvin, they never got married. They're brother and sister. A lot of people thought they were married. They're brother and sister. They lived in the same house, but they're brother and sister. Because their mother, she had 4 children. Marvin, the baby. No, he was the oldest. Marvin was the oldest. Because some reason, and I broke the curse. Um, every first boy, all the way down, I think before they were 2 years old, died. And that's why when I finally found out I was having a boy, well, I was hoping it wouldn't happen, but that's one reason. I'm not saying it's not racist or whatever, but that's who I fell in love with, was a black guy. But thank goodness that broke whatever that was from hundreds of years of that first baby boy dying. And yeah, so my Christopher, I think he's 35. He's getting up there. I think I don't know, he's somewhere. My mother always used to get my mother, she'd always get my birthday, how old I was wrong. It's like he went through all those hours of having me labor. You can't remember how old I am, and yeah, once they get over 30, you forget how old they are. Now, I'm getting to the point where I forget how old I am. I have to get out the calculator. Well, that'd be the cell phone. Do they even sell calculators anymore? I'll tell you what, I work Taco Bell. I work on these taco shells. I know I'm not the only ones. My taco shells fall apart, and everything I have is in my paper. That's ridiculous. I remember when tacos were a quarter. And a quarter no more. This is Taco Tuesday. Y'all be getting this on a Wednesday. I'm digging in for this meat. Let's see. I went to high school with John Randall. Y'all know who John Randall is? John Randall, oh Lord. Let me say, when he played football, professional football, I'm not mistaken, I think he went to Baylor College. I don't know. Let me see. Then I was dating my Robert. And then the babies came. I didn't keep up with football too much. I know he went to college and he went professional. I know now he's living in Minnesota. Man, Minnesota from a little small town, Hearn, Texas. That's a big change. He played football for, hold on, I think it's Washington. It is, wherever it's in Washington State, I think. I don't know. He was very nice. And, everybody came out to watch him play football in high school. And, he was big. I never thought about anything after high school. I know the coaches were always talking to him. And I guess, well, he wasn't the smartest. You know, academic smart. I know he's not gonna watch my video, but someone's gonna send it to him. Well, I'm sure he knew that, and I think the coaches talk to the teachers a lot too for getting him, make sure he passed so he can play football on Friday nights. So I'll tell you, this is a big old burrito. This is just need one of these and maybe one taco. I hear you. Putting these little crumbs in it really helps. It gives a little crunch. Alright, let's eat this taco. And yes, I do have the fan going because let me see. Our dogs wanted out about 4 p.m. It was hot. It was hottest downstairs. And yeah. I don't know. I think it's about 8 o'clock now. My Barney's place has been having this problem. He used to hate going outside. Y'all remember he'd always be in bed here. The oldest bulldog. The white one. And man, I wonder why this taco sauce is really running now. But the first one was very thick and this one's very thin. Don't make no sense. And I don't know when I went to the hospital, but my boys were in charge of the dogs. I may have to pause it for a second. There's a piece of something got back down there. I don't remember how many days I was in the hospital. I don't know. I think they kept him out the whole time. Oh, well, you know what? I know they mostly did because I have my Ring cameras. And I could watch what they were doing on my phone and what they were doing at the house because I have cameras in my house too. I'd have to call my sons and tell them, hey, go let the dogs in. They need to come in for food and water. And I tell them, after I get through eating, go put them on bed so they can go sleep. They didn't know I was watching. Well, the weather was nice and and I made to pause. Let me pause a second. Okay, that's better. Ooh, I don't know what it was I choked on. I'm better now. Ooh, man, I thought I was about to go to heaven. I don't know what was going on. Ooh. See, this is why I can't be one of these people who was sitting there shoving all that food down my face. I just can't. Just, my whatever tube you swallowed, it's just tiny back there, doesn't it? Well, it seems everything inside of me is tiny except the outside of my body. So that's what they tell me at the hospital. I wonder what was I talking about. See, I have this problem in my brain. I was coughing. I don't remember when I got sick. I don't know. And I can be sitting there talking about something, and all of a sudden it just I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't think I should be able to need to pay their hospital bill until they should have fixed me. That's what I was saying. Let me see. They didn't fix you. I don't think I should have to pay a hospital bill to me. I just don't think it's right. And y'all didn't do y'all's job. And let me say, they probably didn't feed me not even $10 worth of food for, I don't know, I was only there for 3 or 4 days. And then they told me I was diabetic, and it's like, they bring these diet sodas in there, and it's like, so I drink water. So I don't think I even drank $1 worth of water. I know. The amount of food they give you, and they didn't give you much food. Is that my eyes, or did that just turn dark? Hold on, I'm gonna pause it for a second, come right back, and see what's wrong with this. Is this my eyes? I swear I saw that. It was bright. Am I having some kind of allergic reaction? Talk about diabetes in the hospital. Am I making something upset? I don't know. Is it me? Hold on. Let me check my light here. Hold on. Let's rub my eyeballs. I don't know. Is it me? I see me on the camera, but the background got all black. Let's check my blood pressure here. I don't have a thing from, they never told me anything about getting nothing for, hold on, don't start yet. Don't start yet. I don't know, now I'm getting panicky, freaking out. Hold on, let's check my blood pressure. Because, I thought I saw it, but I've never seen that before. It kind of like it went dark in the back. Is this my eyes? Okay, it's freaking me out. 158 over 101. It's going back to feel. Whatever. There you go. It's 158 over 101. I don't know. I feel fine. It's just seeing this is freaking me out. I don't know. I hope I ain't gonna see those hot firemen tonight. I can't tell. I see me. But then all behind here, it's black. I'm gonna have, when I go back to edit, look to see. I don't know. Is this in my eyes that's seeing this? Are you seeing this? I don't know. I don't know. That's freaking me out. Well, let me think. I have a friend of mine, and seems his dead wife is here. If y'all don't know, since I was little, before I even know what spiritual was, it's always been a part of my life that I could see things and see. It's the problem is it's tragedy. I don't see really happy endings. A lot of things. It's all tragic. The San Francisco earthquake. Remember the ones that with they had the bridge, the double-decker bridges with that earthquake. I predicted it. I predicted the 9/11 I guess it was probably about a year before that happened. And I predicted that. I remember telling about the Twin Towers coming down. I predicted that. It's terrible tragedies like that. And I remember I was vacuuming and that vision came in my head. I think my Aunt Thelma, my great Aunt Thelma, I'd call her every day or she'd call me, and we'd talk. And I remember I was telling her about the Twin Towers falling. And she's like, Johnny, she goes, don't talk like that. She goes, all those people in the building. I was like, you know what, I'm just telling you what I saw. I was vacuuming and all of a sudden that vision of those two towers coming down. I didn't see the airplane, I just saw those two buildings coming down. And it was about a year before, 6 months, so I don't know. And I just remember seeing that in my head. And it's everything tragedy. It's just terrible. It would be nice to predict something that's happy. That's what God gave me. Now I have my friend's dead wife. I'm not going to eat this thing because I swear I'm seeing more black behind me. And I don't know if my blood sugar is going up or what. I'm going to just hold this on for later. I've eaten enough anyway. But I'll finish this. She's been coming to me for 2-3 years now. And let me say, I finally had to put my foot down to her, and it happened. I go to the hospital. I wasn't sick before. Not until I put my foot down and had a little talk with her. And yeah. And finally, after I got out of the hospital, I finally had to sit down and have another talk with her. And yeah, she's, let me say, she's not the same person that she was in life. She was a very nice lady, but I'm trying to, she's probably sitting there listening to me. I know she goes back and forth to my house, to her old house. She doesn't like the way things are going. And she don't I'm saying, she ain't too happy. And I never had this problem with diabetes. I never I just happened to, I think it was the day before, I had to have a talk with her and tell her, hey, I've told your husband everything you've told me. And I said, I can't do no more. I said, it's better for you to cross on over to heaven. That's the best thing to do, or at least go back to your old house, you know. And well, next day she made me sick as a dog. That's when I had to go to the hospital. That's when I fell. And and after I got to the hospital, I think it was like day or two, whatever, and I finally just apologized to her. I was like, you know, I'll try to send over your messages and stuff, and you can't make somebody listen, you know, especially from their dead wife, you know, and yeah, and I know she's been causing some mischief over in their house too, and so yeah, and some I know she wants. It ain't happening. So there's almost so much you can relate to somebody. They take the message or not. And yeah, so I hope she ain't making me sick again. Lord have mercy. I don't want to have to go back to the hospital. One thing, they won't take care of me anyway since I have that DNR. Everybody said, well, the last couple of days they've been telling me go back to the hospital, because I know I've been feeling like I'm getting worse because I haven't had another talk with her. And I was like, well, I don't want to spend more money at the lawyer's office. You know, they charge you thousands of dollars for crap to get that DNR rescinded. They didn't want to treat me last time. I had to beg them. I was like, this is not like I hope I didn't feel like I was dying. Could have been, but right now I was, you know, I'm doing good more than most people, I guess. And I thought when that DNR came, that's for people who are in comas, or, you know, they're not expecting to live. And, you know, I just didn't want to be on machines for years, you know. And yeah, that DNR means they don't want to touch you for anything. They do not want to touch you. And I guess I need to get that taken away, so when I get like in my 80s or something, then I can put that back in. See, it was fine for my mother, because when she had her massive stroke and they took her to the hospital, and they did tests and stuff on her, and I told them, I said, you know, she has a DNR, and they took her several times to MRIs, and that's when they found out her brain, it was just totally black. And it took her 5 days for her body finally just shut down and die. And I guess I don't know. It just cost me, it was $800. Her hospital bill. I know that, I do know the hospital, this is one thing about hospitals, I don't understand. They have 2 different prices for people who have no insurance, and people who have insurance. It makes no sense to me. I think the government needs to investigate this, because you know, when you have health insurance, they send your bills or whatever, and it's thousands of dollars. I don't have any health insurance. They sent me one bill was $100-something. One was almost $400. I paid those. Then they sent me this for radiology. I think it was like $1,400. Which I don't know how to pay payments on that. And so there's just so much. The prices. If that was health insurance, I don't know, that radiology would probably be $5,000, you know, and I think one was blood work was like $400-something, there's $300, so it was like $400, and I don't know what the other one was, and I haven't opened up. I got I think 5 or 6 bills here I haven't opened up because I'm going to do a special video of opening up those and laughing. I think they must have all coming in by now, because I hadn't got anything else about another week. So I was just waiting. I may give it another week, see if I get any more bills, and then I'm going to do a video of opening bills up, and we're going to laugh at them. Because it doesn't matter if it's cheap or not. It's more money than I got. I don't got no money. My YouTube ain't doing nothing. I don't get no penny out of nothing. It's ridiculous. I've spent so much money on, I don't know why in the world still to keep doing it. Because most people by now, and I've been doing it since Rich Life, probably about 7 years I've been doing it with Rich Life. And then Chew&Chat, I started that was a few months after my mother died. So she died in 2023. So I guess it's about 2 years or something like that. Maybe 3 years, I don't know. So I do have more subscribers on Chew&Chat than the Rich Life. And I don't really pay attention to my cooking channel, because my cooking channel, that is mostly for, if it goes somewhere, great. If it doesn't, that's fine, because I make that especially for my boys, because my boys do not cook. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put out a cooking video in case when something happens to me, they can go back and look at my videos, how I cook something they like, or maybe for other people who don't know how to cook, they'd like to learn how to cook something. And everybody loves my cooking. They come far and wide to come eat my food. If I was able and had the money to open up a restaurant, I definitely would. I would definitely open up a restaurant over in England. I want to tell you, you got that, was it Josh and whatever his friend is, and they come over here and they eat the Texas barbecue, and they go over to Louisiana and whatever, Mississippi, that area and stuff, and they just love the crawfish and all that stuff. And I don't know how to cook that, but somebody could really make some money if you know how to make barbecue, and go over to England, because I tell you, they are crazy for Texas barbecue. So, little tip, if you can afford to go over there, opening up a little restaurant, I tell you, you would make a lot of money. So, I'm going to get off of here, because I'm going to investigate this, whatever this is behind me. I don't know if y'all can see this. I see it. It's bothering me. So, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, click that bell notification. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.